Hey, I'm Jim Weber, the Fox 13 Weather Center. Thanks for logging on to myfoxhurricane.com. So here we are, September 10th, considered the peak of the hurricane season. Really, as we go from August 20th to about October 10th, that's really about the most active portion of the season. You notice as we head into October, we also see what we call a secondary maximum. That's an area we have to watch as well, because that's the point where we start to get some of these frontal boundaries working their way down into the Gulf of Mexico. Of course, that time of the year, we get the fronts pushing down. They tend to stall out over the Gulf of Mexico, over Florida. They hang out for a few days, and that's where you start to get some of these systems developing along that boundary. So still ways to go in the hurricane season, and as we look through the month of September, really just about anywhere is fair game to see something developing. Here's where we stand so far this year, and you see all the names that we have used. Next name on the list, if we get it, is Humberto. So watching the tropics pretty closely today, we have Gabrielle, which the last advisory was just issued at 11 o'clock this morning. That is now a post-tropical system racing up across the North Atlantic. Watching a few areas here. We've got the one area sitting to the north of Hispaniola. That's going to be working its way towards the west over the next couple of days. That'll basically just help to enhance some of the showers over the state. If anything were to happen with this is likely going to be once it moves into the Gulf of Mexico. That's where conditions will start to become a bit more favorable. Now here is a post-tropical storm, Gabrielle. That is just going to work its way basically in the direction of Ireland as we head through the middle of the week and into the second half of the week. Still some pretty strong winds with it right now at about 50 miles an hour. Here's the other area that we're watching. This is Invest 94. Really hasn't changed a whole lot. Conditions are somewhat favorable that we may see something at least getting a little more organized over the next couple of days. But once this moves a bit further towards the west, it does look like conditions are going to start to go downhill as far as being conducive for any development with this. So really just don't see a whole lot going on with this Invest 94 as it works its way into the Caribbean. This is more than likely just going to be just an enhancement of some of the showers across the Caribbean as we head through the latter part of the week. One area that we are going to be watching pretty closely, a pretty significant wave just worked its way off the coast of Africa. And a number of the computer models have been picking up on this wave as we go through the week into next week. Basically just continues to work its way onto the west. We could see some development with this over the next several days. So we'll keep an eye on this one, but still, this is way out in the obviously the far eastern Atlantic. Plenty of time to watch this. And of course, we're going to keep you updated right here on myfoxhurricane.com.